Welcome back to Hollywood, everybody. We are back on our Hollywood Animal Stuff That Dreams Are Made Of playthrough. We are in April 1942. Just had a massive win at the Pollux Awards, getting back on track, trying to win our three in a row, and I think we're going to do it this time. We've got a stellar lineup of films that are in production, that are in release. We're making lots of money, almost up to $200 million. And things are going great for us. We've got more ready to go. We've got Wendy Carpenter being trained. We're going to hope that ceiling lifts in this episode so we can see her then go beyond and try to get her up to and just train and get her up to 10 stars. So let's kick this one off and see where it takes us. We have lost some people to World War II. They have gone and bravely volunteered. And shockingly, you know, the sad loss of Gabe in the last episode as well. That was something heartbreaking for me to have to lose him. So, but I think we got like his son or something there to replace him with our new hire. Don't Start Without Me is doing great. A Farewell to Arms, 10 million in profit. What is our number one again? The Philadelphia Story is still holding on, but A Star Is Born is our best one with 4 Pollux Awards. We've won 27 total. Not too shabby. We got a luxurious banquet being planned. Things are going well. We are waiting for that Deuces Wild. And let's get ready to get How Green Was My Valley. Solid 8s. This one wasn't the Academy Award winner for Best Picture in its day. We will put it here next to Ashes Fallen. 30,000. That's going to be our new number that we go with. I like that 95%. Women and men. I think those are going to be the ones that we want. What's that give us? Let's experiment. We want that big opening weekend. Let's stage this. Let's get... Nope, Tom won't do it. That's right. Peter will, though. Rescue... No, that's not going to succeed. Apparently, he can't swim. Let's just go with the orphanage. Let's do another one here, too. Diane will do this. Give aid to the homeless. We want it to be big. Now let's check our analytics. Huh. Where'd the analytics go? Did they move them? Okay, it took me forever to find where the analytics went, and now where did they go? Right here, they're not showing up. So now we're back to guessing. Fantastic. The Man Who Came to Dinner looks good. Wilson Hodges, well done. Let's go ahead and try to start this one. This is a solid film. We're going to give it to Walter Wilson, though. Lot 13 is ready to go for him. He prefers to shoot outside. So when practical and all else is the same, we'll let him do so. Again, we're going in color for all of these. We're trying to get this thing leveled up. Produced by Jesus Perez. No. Well, yeah, let's just stick with it. Nope, let's not. Let's give it to Vincent. Directed by, we have a romance drama and comedy. Got our little alcohol, Spirit of Freedom. Well, I guess let's go with Coleman. he needs to level up more. He's got such potential being a fan favorite with his movies. Our lovable rogue. So Albert's done is Russell Spencer, Desert Rats, 15 days. Almost there. The lovable rogue will be Ernest Lane. His love interest will be Bessie Patterson. We haven't used her in a while. The rival is going to be Gene Stein. We're going with our heavy hitters on this one. Once Desert Rats finishes, we'll be able to get our duo back at it. The Beyond. Very nice, Maurice. Very nice. We will get that going here in just a minute, but let's get a new... We've got 2 writers ready to go. Christopher Hill is almost up to 4 stars. Keep going at it. And we're going to start a new film for our 1942s, and this one is going to be Pied Piper. So Pied Piper, it's going to be a drama. It's going to have some thriller, some action, because this was a Irving Pichel, and then it's directed film by starring Monty Woolley and Ann Baxter, where this is going to be a World War II Europe one. So this Englishman apparently he's on vacation. His son apparently was shot down in the RAF at one point later on, but he is trapped over in Switzerland or France whenever the invasion of France happens, and he is somehow gets wrapped up with bringing children back, and his family grows and grows and grows as he's trying to get them to England, and he is able to do so. So we're going to make him an accidental hero. The antagonist will be a war criminal. We're going to have a guide. Yeah, we're going to have a guide. Help get them back. I think that's good. We do need desperately to get more supporting characters, don't we? Still trying to do that. Let's see. We're going to say there was a siege in this one with the city. There's definitely going to be a long journey. He's got to complete one last job. Get those kids out to safety. There will be a chase. In the finale, he does get back home. Oh, do we need a hostage? Yeah, this will work. Let's give it to Wilson and see how he does with it. And we're going to get another one started. I know there are some requests out there. Before we do, though, well, actually, let's go ahead and take care of one of your all's requests, what you were wanting. So I'm going to start with the one now that we have the tank combat. This one, we're going to call it after the comic that apparently was inspired, GI Combat. So this is going to be a drama, action, adventure. World War II. Let's do World War II Africa. So we're going to have a crew here. It's kind of like modern day Fury is how you all described it. But we're doing a soldier, and he's going to have brother in arms. The antagonist, we're good there. Don't necessarily need one. So we do need a mentor because apparently the story is where this, the tank commander, as you all put it, is a soldier from the South, gets advice from the ghost of a Civil War general. Other members are his cousins, can't see him, thinks he's kind of gone nuts, but he saved them, so they're loyal. About a story called The Haunted Tank. We might change it to that. I like that name better. Let's see. I guess we can put a side. No, let's just do this. And we will have tank combat. We will have. What else we got to have? We'll make it a long journey through the desert. A big battle scene as well. And that's probably okay for that. We can get it quicker if we don't use all the elements. How's this thing end? Does he die heroically? Retire for good? Let's just say he retires for good. He makes it out of this war and he heads back home. There we go. We're good to go. And the Wolfman is ready to get into production. Ooh, took a hit critically. That's okay. It'll bounce back up some. It is disappointing, though. Keep Dry is ready to move into distribution. It's just a movie. Not going to be a huge one for us. And that's okay. Put that at the end of that one. Actually, we're going to do just 25,000 on this one. Just because we might need some more films open for whenever those others are going through. It's not rated as highly, so we're not going to assume it's going to do as well. Young Men and Men. Rita's got it for us. Maybe it was a mistake. Do we have analytics? We don't have analytics. Where did they go? I'm losing my mind again. Okay, let me go back to our analytic department. Well, they're open. I don't understand. They just disappeared on us again. Finally using them the way we should have. And poof, they're gone. Kind of frustrating. Okay, Don't Start Without Me. That's ended its run. Over $7 million in profit, $9 million at the box office. Jesse Holt, let's focus your talents specifically on a supporting character. I know, they're not the best, but I like writing the good scripts. All these historical ones, I want to try to keep them as good as possible. Oh, it wasn't lifted. Try again, Wendy. That's why we brought you back. It's going to have to take a while, but hopefully it pays off. And A Farewell to Arms ends its distribution, making over $10 million in profit. $12 million at the box office. Now we have a 3-week window before the Maltese Falcon is going to open. But it's going to open on Memorial Day. Then we'll have another one on July 4th. And Pride of the Yankees, well done. Because of those stale elements, until April of next year. Oh, it's not going to even matter. But let's shelve it just for a little bit. Let's get some of these taken care of so that way we have lots of actors available. The Luxurious Banquet worked yet again. Jane Weaver's gotten better. So is Louis Murphy. Let's keep this influence coming. It helps us crack the code. And Desert Rats, 9 and 8-9. Excellent job. Excellent. Now we can get Russell Spencer back in there with Elbert. Get that dynamic duo working on yet another film together. Okay, Catherine Howell and Leon Ford. They won't be our best forever. Oliver Grant's going to pass. So Emma Berry could. Virginia Fuller, nope, can't. So we got Emma and Oliver that are eventually going to pass there. And Leon is going to get passed by Louis Murphy and Lee Woods eventually, if all goes well. But that's going to take time for that to happen. We do have the Grand Hotel finally reaching its closer and closer to getting its release. Another good film. It's going to maybe take a slight hit here because we don't have as good of production quality here. It's our second team. And then we'll get ready for one more here in just a minute. Mrs. Miniver, 7 and 7. We will gladly be okay with that. We're going to shelve that for the moment. And we will get ready to get some writers going here in just a moment. Sergeant York is first ready to go into post. 8-2 and 8-4. We are going to take a hit here because we don't have the quality to keep it up to that level. We do have Jane Weaver, but we're going to give it to Emma Berry and Louis Murphy. These two are going to rise together, get themselves better and better, ready to go. And now we can get to work on our Deuces Wild, the duo, Elbert Duncan. Let's get in Russell Spencer. We've been waiting for him. It's expensive for one film, buddy. It will be produced by Jesus Perez. Or actually, yes, sure. Jesus needs one. And it is going to be directed by... I don't see any of these having anything that really helps with them. So let's give it to our unassuming Fred Johnson. Well, is the other guy younger? Not really. We could actually train Alton Hughes. The Damsel in Distress. In this one, not as top notch. So it's going to be Jane Fisher. With the love interest being Pearl Cummings. She's another one we're trying to turn into something great. The Sheriff. Let's let Douglas Weaver get that one, with a criminal mastermind being Hubert Rutkowski. Who are we forgetting? Why can't we use this? What is going on with this? We got some errors happening. Let's try again. There he goes. Now can we? No, we cannot. Put it back on the shelf. Let's try again. Deuces Wild. Where's it at? we will get... Maybe we didn't have a cinematographer on it. Lots of on-location shooting that we're doing now. Moving up in the world. Still can't get a good city streets, though. I don't know why. Just go out there and shoot what's out in front. Okay. Now let's try again. Alfred. Nope. Jesus Perez. Directed by Fred Johnson. Soldier 2 is apparently after Soldier 1. That makes sense. There's Elbert, and there's Russell. Douglas Weaver. Jane Fisher. Where's Pearl? And our criminal mastermind will be Hubert Rutkowski. There we go. Julia Holt is now established in drama, and the trick for the Maltese Falcon worked, and let's release it. A on the Kino mark. 2 stars, not the best there. 4 stars by Mr. Wilson. 4 again, 4 again. And the Bone Grinder, of course, hates it. We wouldn't have it any other way. And Tatsuya Igawa, sadly, levels up. But he's in an internment camp. Can we smuggle him out of there? All right, we're going to put Felix looking for a supporting character and Bernard. We want them both to try to do better. And now we can do 10-year contracts. See out the rest of Act 1. I guess we'll do amazing legal protection. Not going to see it hit the light of day anyways. We are going to look to train one of our young directors, Mr. Hughes. Get him up and going. Too bad about Wendy there. The Man Who Came to Dinner, off to a great start in its run. Antagonist defeated, but evil persists. Ooh. These are some great story elements. I love it. It's so nice. All right. Do we know if... Okay, so we have a security agent on the mission. We're going to see how this one works. Hopefully we don't get people beat up. And the luxurious banquet means we need to throw another one. And we need to get to work on our film. Okay. The Federal Trade Commission Chairman Eric Sawyer spoke out against the Gerstein's aggressive takeover. Forget about Houstonism Studios. It's all Gerstein. He's in violation of antitrust laws. That's right, he is. Not us. And it's going to the Supreme Court, so we got to be careful there. Protagonist, close one, dies. Oh, wow. And Christopher's up to 4. Now he's up to 40% chance of success. That's good news. Every once in a while he's getting lucky. He's getting better and better as we go. Let's see if we can get something else going. Let's do Pride of the Yankees. Love this movie. We want this one to be great. Okay. This was a black and white film, so I'm going to keep it at black and white. And we will give this to Mr. Barrett. Directed by... It's just a drama. Struggle for a Better Life. Small Town to Big Town. Oh, it's 2 of his things right there. Who is going to be Mr. Gehrig? It's going to be Cornelius Porter in place of Gary Cooper. Who's going to be the Babe? Marvin Conti. His rival will be the young upstart Will Hill, and his sidekick, yet another friend of his, will be Stanley Fitzgerald. We will pay enough money to keep him around. This is a star-studded affair. These are some big-time actors. And we're almost ready for Suspicion to go. Let's check out Maltese Falcon. It's done quite well. 40,000 screens. We went really big with it. It did okay. And we can get Suspicion out here onto the list now. As a so-so movie, but it's giving our people experience, which is badly needed. We'll go back to the 30,000 theaters. Women. Again, let's see. Do we... Pearl won't do it. Albert won't do it. Well, never mind, jerks. Will they give us the analytics this time? No, they will not. I don't understand. Where in the world did they move them to? And my question is, why are they not showing up? It hasn't been that long. Yet here we are, not seeing anything new. The trick worked there for Ashes Fall. Maltese Falcon's doing just fine. 8.8 million. Keep it going. 20,000. Since these theaters are open, we might as well use them. Jesse found nothing. Repeat again, Jesse. Make yourself useful. Okay, GI Combat, 7 and 7. Let's go ahead and get this one into production. Get those World War II movies out. Boost the home front. Make them happy. We will give this one to Mr. Sevens. So let's do Thomas Morrison. Oh, we don't have... Well, we can just do on location. We're in Hollywood. There's all kinds of great locations. We'll make this one in color. Produced by Alfred Willis. Nope. It's in 18 days. No, we'll do a Jesus Perez then. Directed by, who's our action guy? That's Anthony Campbell. And our soldier will be Manuel Vasquez. His brother-in-arms are going to be a bunch of young guys. His mentor... Oh, no, no, no. We can't do that. Tom Campbell. With the mentor being Manuel Vasquez. This won't be as hit because our actors are going to really drag this down. A minus. We got some 4 stars already. 3 stars. 5 stars from the Bone Grinder for Ashes Fallen. Not bad at all. Oh, it's rotten now for Sheriff. Hits Deuces Wild even harder. We are 60 days away from getting our film sound to be better. And the Maltese Falcon's almost past the 10 million profit mark. All right. Let's get Deuces Wild going. Again, not expected much for this one. This is just a vehicle for our dynamic duo. Spencer and Albert. Oh, Maurice is ready to go. That's right. Let's get to work on another one. This one of my favorites. It's going to be Holiday Inn. Love this movie. It is Mark Sandrich and Robert Alla directed it. It's got all these. The drama, not as much. I feel like it's more comedic. It stars Bing Crosby, Fred Astaire, Marjorie Reynolds. It's Crosby and they go into the countryside, so we're gonna go there. So the premise is Bing Crosby is a singer and he is a duo with Fred Astaire's character. Bing Crosby wants to retire. He wants to go off to the countryside and stop working on all the time, and he decides he's going to go create this Holiday Inn that's only open on holidays instead of being closed, and he's closed the rest of the year, so he only has to work like 12 times a year is the idea. While Fred Astaire wants to continue their act, and he actually steals the third person in their act and wisps her away. But then when he goes to the countryside, to the inn, he finds the new person who is found by Bing Crosby, who's going to be his singing partner at the inn. Marjorie Reynolds plays her, and he tries to win her over, and there's back and forth. And this is the movie where White Christmas got its debut. Wasn't the movie White Christmas? It was this movie that gets its debut. So we are going to have our hopeless romantic. We're going to describe him as that. The antagonist, he's not really, old friend turned enemy. It's not really an enemy. It's more a business rival, but they become buddies at the end anyways. It's great. I tell you, Fred Astaire could dance and Bing Crosby could sing. It was amazing. We are going to have a love interest. I know it's probably getting worn a little thin. It's actually doing okay at the moment. Or it could just be, instead of an antagonist, we just have a rival. Yeah, we don't need to have the antagonist. We've got the rival. And there was like the femme fatale. That will be the other actress. We will have a betrayal. We're going to have some comedy. There was some slapstick comedy, especially Fred Astaire dancing around. We're going to have some highbrow comedy as well. We don't have anything that we can do a dance with, can we? We could do alcohol. They do party. There was New Year's. They really need some like musical elements. That would be very cool. Winning the beloved. That's what we need. And we are going to have the sweethearts stay together. Love this movie. Highly recommend it. It's awesome, especially this time of year. I watch it almost every year. It really is a good one. Our banquet is done. The trick worked for How Green Was My Valley. Both tricks did. All right, Tom, what's it going to cost? Let's just lock you up for the rest of the time. 8 years. 4.48 million. Okay. And we can lower that down to 4.44. It really doesn't do much to these on these long contracts. Felix, he didn't get it. Huh. Pied Piper turned out pretty good. We will shelve that one for the moment. We've got so many on sound stages. We're going to do 8 years. Oh, he's so much cheaper. Grand Hotel's ready for release. Okay, so we're getting there. Maltese Falcon, it's done fine. It's almost 10 million in profit. Ashes Fallen has done really well to start as well. It's already grossed 8 million. And How Green Was My Valley is going out there. Maltese Falcon ends its distribution. And we're going to get Grand Hotel ready to go here in just a moment. A on the Kino mark. 8s and 8s. We continue to march along. Ooh, these films are getting pricey. Hefty price tag. And nothing from Bernard. Oh, my goodness. Okay, what about Wilson? Bernard, we'll hold on to you for a moment. Felix, let's get you working again. Get us another supporting character. And Edwin Murray. Didn't work. Ashes Fallen continues its run. All right. Well, Edwin, let's go ahead and just train you. And we will do the same for Mr. Gary Spencer. All right. Feast or Famine, 8 and 8. Russell Rice is getting better. Coleman Casey is finally up to 6 stars. It is at 8s. Let's do Oliver Grant on this one along with Lee Woods. They should do just fine with this, but let's get Grand Hotel ready. Line it up on the calendar. 8 and 6, 9. Okay. That was Oliver Grant and Jay Russell. This movie's been a long time in the waiting. Let's see what we can get with it. Oh, 22,000, isn't it? All right. Whoa, what happened? I clicked too many times. Change that. Thank you. Oh, it's not even gonna let me advertise? Huh. Oh, okay, there's the advertising. Woo! Women and young women. Will we get to see it now? We do not. It's not here either. Hopefully after a restart, next time we dive into it, it'll be there. 5.5 million on its opening weekend. Good deal. Pride of the Yankees is back up to 8s. Expect more from this one. We put some big time cast into this. And Christopher Hill, nothing, but he's doing better. Knights of the Realm, 8, 9, and 7, 3. Again, not the best. We're going to have this one open on Halloween. 35,000 theaters. Then we'll have another one opening on Thanksgiving right behind it. All right, young men and boys. Of course, we have no idea how that's going to go with our... Stanley won't do it. Roscoe won't do it. Thelma won't. Jean won't. Bessie will. Go help the homeless, Bessie. We have no idea how things are going to go for us because the analytics aren't working. What do we want for Thanksgiving? Desert Rats or Sergeant York? Jesse, try again. Let's do Desert Rats. Not in the desert. Perfect. This one's going to open on Thanksgiving. Huge numbers, I hope. I think it's interesting they don't have Christmas weekend marked as one of the holidays. Oh, yeah, they do. I'm sorry. I mean, New Year's. I guess the big movies for New Year's are usually released over Christmas weekend. Men and Young Men. Let's go with our tricks again. Never mind, we won't do any of them because nobody wants to. There we go. Let's aid some fire victims. Ugh. Oh, Tom won't do it. Oh, there. Go to an orphanage. And we'll get Sergeant York going in a little bit. Oh, GI combat's ready. 8 and 8. Keep dry. Read a Gill. Our B movie. C plus. This is one of our worst ones for a long time. Not our best efforts. And it is time to get to work on another script. We've got Bernard ready to do this one. Oh, nope, we're not hiring. And this one, the classic, the expected 1942 one, Casablanca. And I am going to use, Thomas, I'm going to use your suggestion here. We're going to do drama, romance, and thriller. What was it? 70%, 20%, and 10%. World War II Africa. We got our accidental hero. A corrupt official. For Major Strasser, what would he be? Let's do corrupt official. Heartless bureaucrat. I feel like we've had a few more of those. We have, it looks like. No, we haven't. Let's do heartless bureaucrat. And then our side characters, we're going to have our love interest. The rival, Victor Laszlo there, and villain's right-hand man for Renault. The protagonist is getting pulled back in on this one. We will also have a love triangle. And a crime of necessity. We're going to have our star-crossed lovers. We don't have star-crossed lovers, though. Oh, yeah, we do. I forgot it was up there. Love it. And if no one else does, that's okay. That's going to be a great one. And Harley couldn't get his ceiling lifted. We got to try that again. How Green Was My Valley is doing well for us. Go back to the 20,000. No, not that many. Let's get back to that training. Is he a director? No. There we go. Cinematographer. That's right. Try again. How's Wendy going along here? 130 days before we find out. Got to get some of these into post. Some of them take longer than others. 8 and 8, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Solid film for us. We're not hitting the 9s. But we will get Eugene and Leon on this one. And Ashes Fallen in it runs at $8.5 million profit. Sending that one to the archive. And getting to work on another script, Mrs. Miniver. Let's see what you've got for us. I think On Location was better. I know it costs a little bit more, but I think it's going to be better for us. And we've got our color film. That audio is almost better. We're going to put Paul Wagner on this one. Directed, actually, no, we're going to put let's do Alfred Jensen. Our director, romance, action, and drama will be Lee Zimmerman. We don't have any soldiers right now. So let's make Roger Jenkins be that. His brother-in-arms will be, don't want to go too crazy here, Coleman Casey's pretty good. The Worried Wife of 38-year-old will be Catherine Atkins, with our criminal number 1 being Glenn Parker. We will pay him. Criminal number 2, Russell Rice. And you know what? Glenn, you're going to get replaced by Tom. And I guess Jesse Leonard, our star guy down here, is going to have to be criminal number 4. He's probably not happy about it. Now we've improved it. Excellent. Yeah, and apparently it's not worth doing to the development. That's based on some of the feedback I've gotten, so thank you for letting me know that. And, Suspicion getting bashed by the critics. It's like going in the early 1930s again for us, what our movies all got. But this one's going to make us a lot of money still. Oh, we're back to getting a lot of stale elements. It's not what we want. But we are going to wrap this episode up here. It's been a good run through this year. We've got lots of good potential for our next set of Pollux Award-winning films. Things are going well. Actually, we got to hold another banquet, don't we? I don't want to forget that before next time. So we're going to wrap this up here. We've got lots of good movies going. Again, as always, let me know what you want, what you'd like to see. If you have some suggestions, I always try to incorporate several of them in whenever I can. And hopefully we can find some new supporting characters. We really need some because we are running thin there. But I've got one more movie that I want to do for 1942, so I'm open for suggestions outside of that. I might be behind on my backlog on some of what's been suggested. If I am, I apologize. I try to get to them all, but I can't always do that, and sometimes I just kind of misplace them. So thanks again for joining me on this ride here. Come back next time as we wrap up 1942 and continue to march along and see if we can continue to make success. And I'm excited. I don't know if it's going to be up to date yet or not, but once we finish this, I know they've done the factory release as far as the studio policy, and if that's available, we might tackle that. So thanks again for joining me. Come back on the next episode. Until then, take care.